Today's topic, pre-op and post-op skincare, is a video I hope to never have to do again, or at least not anytime in the near future. As some of you may know, in not my last video, but the one before, I talked about how I was needing to have shoulder surgery, which I did have 2 weeks ago, so I'm still very much in the kind of recovery, rehab phase. So it was on my left shoulder. So if I'm looking a little awkward in how I'm sitting or how I'm reaching for products, that explains that. And as I mentioned in that video where I talked about needing surgery, that we also had basement flooding, so we're still dealing with that. There's painting going on right now in our basement, so I'm not able to film on our first floor. So I'm up here once again. So I thought it might be kind of interesting to talk to you about what skincare I used the day I went into surgery and what I have been using for the last couple weeks. I actually had to shower the night before, and then they wanted me to shower right before I went in. So I was showering at like 4:30 in the morning the day of surgery. And I actually used a cream cleanser. So I used my 12 Beauty Purifying Cleansing Beauty Cream. This is what I used to clean my face the morning of in the shower. And then of course I used a toner, and I used my trusty Andalou Naturals. I can never remember the name of it. I think it's just their toning refresher, but the purple bottle is the way to remember the one that I like. And then I just kept it really simple actually with the hydration. After toning, I used my favorite Earthwise, one of my favorite Earthwise products, and that is the Ambrosia del Cerrado. This is an excellent hydrating product. They call it, I think it's liquid moisturizer. That's what Ava refers to this as, and I think that's a great descriptor for this. So I then put this on, and then I finished with on top, I don't think I used any oils. I think I just put on top the One Love Organics Skin Dew. And this is a lovely cream. And I talked about this in my review of this product when Art of Organics had this in their box. And this is, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, 80% coconut water. And it has this wonderful texture. And I can't unfortunately lift this arm up. I'm not supposed to lift it up above shoulder height, but it's even really hard for me to, on its own, lift it up. So I'm not going to be able to, you know, show you guys textures and stuff very well, but if I can just show you, so I'm not going to be able to do the thing where I like lift up my, well, I guess I could just move towards the camera. Let's try this. Actually, this is going to be kind of challenging, but just to show you, I don't know if this is actually working, but just to kind of show you the texture of this, really get a sense of the coconut water in this cream. And you know, you just, all I can say is you really do get wonderful hydration in this cream. And that's why I chose it. Like I said, I was really thinking hydration, and it just soaks in so beautifully. And I really love this cream. So actually that morning, and I've mentioned this before, that I'll oftentimes, you know, in the morning or the night, I really just kind of figure out what my skin needs. And sometimes I'll just sit there in front of my cabinet and just sort of scan the products that I have and decide what I want to use. And so that morning I was just looking, and I thought, Skin Dew, that's exactly what I want. I want intense hydration. And so this was just the perfect product. And it always just leaves my skin feeling so hydrated. And actually my skin on my hands today feels kind of dry and dehydrated, and so now my skin just feels wonderful. Actually just makes a really nice hand cream as well. So that's what I turned to for the day of the actual surgery. And then after the surgery, for the first week, very strictly, I was in a sling. So I would all the time. I was all the time in the sling, even sleeping in the sling. Now I'm actually able to get out of my sling. Obviously, I don't have it on right now. I had my follicle appointment, and the surgeon said I was able to get out of the sling sort of like to my comfort. And so I'm not having to sleep in the sling anymore. When I'm at home, I'm out of my sling, but when I go outside of the house, I put my sling on just kind of for that comfort, just kind of let other people know that I, you know, have something going on with my arm, so nobody like comes over and just like gives me a super tight hug or whatever. So anyway, for the first week I was in the sling, so obviously it was very hard to do anything in terms of washing my face or even putting on creams and stuff. It was kind of hard to like be unscrewing things and using both hands, like where I would normally rub oils in on my hands and then pat my face. Like even now I can't, it's really hard to do that. So let's talk about washing my face and what I did. So both morning and night I used the Inika micellar water. This is their cleansing rose water. And then the other product that I have is the cleansing water from Wamasa. This is their organic flowers cleansing water. I like them equally well. They both did a really good job. Obviously, I wasn't like I was wearing a lot of makeup in that first week after having surgery. And now that I think about it, I didn't really use these in the morning. I think I only use these in the nighttime, because in the morning it was definitely plenty to just be rinsing off my face in the morning. So in the morning, I think what I just did was I kept it really, really simple. So I just rinsed my face off with water, would use a toner, and then I think all I did then at that point was I would just use the Primavera elixir, and then I just used a cream, and I was using this one quite a bit. I would also reach for the Omni cream, the Natural Logic Omni. And then if I needed a sunscreen, like if I was going outside to go for a walk, because luckily the weather has been amazing here in Portland. It's just been crazy. It's been like 70, 75 degrees and sunny. So it's just been perfect walking weather. I feel really, really lucky that after having this surgery, the weather has been so nice. So I've been able to get out and go for walks. So I've been using sunscreen. So you guys know I already mentioned the Juice Beauty in my last video. It's been a little bit wasteful, but I've managed, you know, I've squeezed it out onto this hand and then scooped it out and then applied it to my face. So there's been leftover on this hand, but that's okay. Or what I've done is I've taken a pump, and this is the Malu by Hanwha, and I've just directly pumped it onto my face, so then I don't have to waste any. And then, so yeah, just keeping it super simple in the morning. So then at nighttime, these have been really, really convenient. You know, it's been very difficult to wash my face with both hands. So, you know, in the past where I've been able to, you know, put on a cleansing oil in between my hands and do massage and then splash my face with water, I can't do that. I'm not able to bring up my hands, both hands up to my face. I can't use this left hand. I can't splash with it. So I'm having to do everything with just one hand, and I can do it. I can make it work, but it's just so nice and easy to be able to, at the end of the day, be able to wipe everything off with the micellar water. And I haven't been splashing my face with water, which is something that I felt like I would want to do after using micellar water. But with this one from Inika, I haven't felt the need to do that. And then I have the one from Wamasa, and these two have been really wonderful. I'm really glad that I had these. So yeah, I don't think that micellar waters are going to be something that I start using on a nightly basis. But in the past, when I've only used them to help remove eye makeup, I do see the benefit in having them to help remove makeup and some grime, almost like as a first cleanse. I think that's how I will use them moving forward. Like today, since I have makeup on and I'm not going to be able to use my left hand in helping really scrub all that off, I think I would go in with one of these to help remove that as a first cleanse. And then as a second cleanse, I would be able to use something else in getting rid of the rest of my makeup. So these have been good when I don't have the function of my left arm so much. Oh, and I do want to say the other thing that I've been using since my surgery is I did run out of my cotton squares. I have the ones from Muji. So I'll talk about those in an empties video. And I am not able to drive. I've been having to depend on my husband for all the errands. And I did not want to ask him to, like the night that I ran out of cotton rounds, I did not want to say, hey, you know, 10 o'clock at night, do you mind running out and getting me some cotton rounds? And I remembered that I had these from the SW Basics. These are the organic reusable cotton rounds. And so actually I even forgot about these. So I was digging around my, like the cabinet that I have under the sink, desperately trying to find some random cotton ball or something that I had forgotten about. And then I found these and I was like, oh yeah, I've got these. I might as well give them a try, because I was just, I don't know, I literally think they had been sitting underneath my sink for probably 2 years. So I decided to give them a go, and I really like them. I like using them. And I've got two, so they give you this little laundry bag, and I've got two dirty ones here that I've been using. I use them like a couple times, just kind of after I use them, I rinse them out with water and set it aside, and then use it again. And then, so now I've yet to use the little laundry bag that it comes with, so I'll let you guys know how that works. I'm not sure how tightly this closes, but we'll see how functional this laundry bag is. But yeah, I now have run some errands with my husband. There's been plenty of times for him to go to the drugstore. I haven't felt the need to ask him to go and get me any cotton rounds. So far so good with these. And very, very eco-friendly, obviously. Really good choice instead of using cotton rounds. So if you have been thinking about getting these, I think these are a great idea. And I think I picked these up at Target. These were at Target. All right, so moving on from cleansing the skin at nighttime, then of course I always use my toner, and then I've just been going straight in with this new product that was given to me by Carolyn from Botanical, and this is her First Light Brightening Serum. And hopefully this will focus in. I'm going to give it a try here. If it doesn't, I will do a cutaway so you can see what the product looks like. And this is actually a roller ball, and it's meant to be a spot treatment, but I actually used it all over my face. And the reason why I did that is because it has it's a vitamin C serum, and it has the tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate, and I had to write that down because every time I try to say that I always screw it up, and that is the lipid soluble form of vitamin C. And it's one of the newer derivatives of vitamin C, and it has excellent bioavailability. And it also, in this product, Carolyn has also included cold pressed organic rice bran oil and supercritical extract of organic rosehip and sea berry fruit. So I don't want to go in too much like a big time review on this product. I just wanted to let you know a few of those ingredients, which of course are amazing. And what I did want to say is, for me, I knew that I know my skin tolerates that tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate very, very well. So I knew for me it was going to be okay to use all over my skin. If you've not used this before, or if you've not used a vitamin C product before, you probably would just want to start as a spot treatment and see how your skin does. But like I said, for me, I knew that my skin was going to tolerate it very well. So again, with not being able to use my left side of my body very well, this was such a great product to have because I could just screw it off very easily and then distribute the product, apply it all over my face so well with just my right hand. And it is an amazing product. I mean, my skin, I feel like it's just been doing so well with this minimalist routine. And especially with this product, my skin in the morning just would feel so well moisturized and also hydrated from the product that I would use underneath. Just in terms of the toner, I felt like whatever toner I would use, those humectants in it just got sealed in really well with this. And then sometimes I would use the balm. I have 2 of her balms, and those would help even more. But even on the nights that I only use this, just like the texture of my skin just felt so amazing in the morning. When I met with her, she brought up me becoming an affiliate for Botanical. Now, obviously I was very flattered and honored that she asked me to be an affiliate. I had already tried her hyaluronic acid, and then I got the renewing concentrate from Art of Organics, and then I tried this, and she also gave me a couple of other products to try, which I'm going to do a whole brand overview. And once the more I tried her products, I was just falling in love with every single one of them. And I just and then I texted her and I said, yes, sign me up, let's do it, I love your products. So I am now an affiliate, and I've got a code for 15% off, and that's just Trish, T-R-I-S-H. And you can see the information below as well. So that is something that's new. And the other thing that I wanted to mention too, staying with the rollerball theme, because the rollerballs have been really easy for me to use, is the Kahina prickly pear seed rollerball. and I just use that under my eyes, and I've been using this every night during my recovery, and that has been wonderful as well. And you guys know that that has been a long time standing favorite of mine. And I also, let's see, oh, and I do want to mention that I did place an order for myself with Live Botanical. And this was actually before I decided to become an affiliate. And I have not opened this yet, so we're going to do this all one-handed here. This is what the package looks like. We're doing an unboxing here on camera. This is what the package looks like. Gotta be real careful here lifting this stuff up. And I got the Lavender and Cocoa Body Polish. And this is a brand new product. Let me see if I can open this up. Yeah. This looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I can't wait to use this. And the reason why, actually this arrived probably the day or two after my surgery, and I've just been waiting to open this up because, you know, I still actually have those steri strips and my wounds are still healing, and so I'm not going to be able to slather this all over my body. So I'm going to wait to use this until I can completely indulge and put that all over my body in the shower. So a review of that's going to be, that might be a little ways down the road. I also got her Lavender and Conifer body cream. She gave me 2 samples of this. One was the Oceanic, and then this one. They're both just incredible, but this one, oh my gosh, I just absolutely adore this. This just smells incredible, and look at that texture. Hopefully you guys can see that. These body creams are phenomenal. I mean, I've seen people rave about them. It's completely justified. All the raves are justified. And then I wanted to try her Nourishing Cleansing Oil, and I think that this is one that will emulsify off. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it does. And this is a lemon balm hemp seed Nourishing Cleansing Oil. So I decided to get this to give this a try. Oh, and she included a little sample of the Arnica and Clary Sage Moon Cycle Cream. And I love these little tins that her samples come in. That's what she gave me to try the body creams. This smells beautiful too. So this is my first time I've ever purchased anything from Live Botanical. First time I've ever received a box from them. Beautiful presentation. Everything was very eco-friendly. I love the packaging. Yeah. Love it. So if you're interested in getting anything from them, like I said, you can use code TRISH for Live Botanical and get 15% off. And the reason why I say this is the first package I've received, it's even though I do have products from them, I had received them through Art of Organics. And then when I met with Carolyn and she gave me some of her products, you know, they were in like a little shopping bag. So this is my first time ever receiving something, you know, in a box from them. So the next thing I want to talk about is the collaboration that the Boxwalla is doing with the brand Fivina. And Fivina is a brand that is very rooted in traditional Chinese medicine. And I am very interested in traditional Chinese medicine because I have actually been doing acupuncture for probably about 8 years now. I get it every month. So I'm very, very interested in this brand, and I'm so excited to finally have the chance to try it. So what the Boxwalla is offering right now is it's a one-time box only. So this is not a part of their subscription. This is just a special one-time box only. And what you get is a brand new release from Fivina, and this is their Gui Ying Décolletage treatment. And this is what the jar looks like. Just such a beautiful jar. And this is the color of the balm, and you can tell it's just such a beautiful color with lots of traditional Chinese medicinal herbs. So you get the balm, and the box is $65, and the balm retails for $65. And then you also get, basically for free, is you get 2 Divine All Seasons Biocellulose masks. So you get these 2 masks when you get the balm. So this is what you get in the box. And let me talk to you a little bit about each one of the products. With the décolletage treatment, it is rooted in traditional Chinese medicine. It has medicinal plants that promote lymphatic circulation. It has botanical oils and butters which restore elasticity, repair free radical damage, and it promotes firmness. And I actually used it this morning, and there are yuzu and bergamot oils in here as well. So first of all, it just smells beautiful. It's really, really light, so the scent is not overpowering, but it was kind of interesting because I put it on and the balm soaks in right away. I mean, I can still kind of feel it a little bit, but I'm not concerned of it, you know, staining my clothes. I mean, I probably wouldn't use it before I wore something that was silk. So if you're really, really worried about your clothing, you might just want to use it at nighttime. But for me, it seems like it's soaked in really well. And right now, all I can feel is just a very, very light balm. But anyway, what I was going to say is I forgot that I put it on, and I smelled this beautiful scent, this citrusy scent of yuzu and bergamot. And I was like, what? I didn't put on perfume. What's that beautiful smell? And then I realized that it was actually the Fyvena Décolletage Balm. So it smells beautiful. Obviously it has these wonderful traditional herbs in here. And I just love, and plus it came at a really good time for me, and I'm so excited to have it just being post-surgery, and not that I'm gonna go and massage it all over here, but just kind of in this general area, because obviously the breast tissue does go into the axillary region. And so it's just nice to have a treatment that just really focuses in this area, and just kind of have that focus on self-care right now at this moment is really, really nice. And then of course it's October, so it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and all the proceeds from this box go to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So, oh, and then I do want to mention too, for the Divine All Seasons mask, it is a biocellulose mask. You leave it on for 30 minutes. And there are some interesting ingredients in here. There's Schisandra berries, that's an adaptogen, and that's going to protect and heal. Peony root, which is anti-inflammatory. Job's tears, which is an ancient grain, and that's going to calm and clarify. So just overall, really, really beautiful ingredients, gorgeous packaging. I mean, just such a nice experience overall. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna want to like sit and stare at these for a while before I actually crack this open to use this. And like I said, the scent of this is just so pretty. I just really love it. Really grateful to have the chance to try it and to use it, especially at this time right now, especially, you know, with the focus on breast cancer and the Boxwalla giving the proceeds to breast cancer research. Thank you to Boxwalla and Fyvena for giving me the opportunity to try these products, but most especially thank you to the Boxwalla for giving all the proceeds to this box to breast cancer research. So Fyvena knew that I actually just had surgery, so she also was so incredibly sweet and sent along a couple of other of her products, her 2 autumn products, the oil and the Hydrolot. So I, of course, am just thrilled to be able to try these out as well. What I really want to do is go more in depth in this brand and actually talk to Irvina, and we've already DM'd each other and talked about this, and give you guys a more in-depth review about the balm as I've had more time and more weeks with it, and also the biocellulose masks, and then these products. I feel like I will have a pretty good feel for the brand and talk to Irvina and just, you know, be able to give you guys a deeper understanding of what they're all about. So I also wanted to thank you so much for all the well wishes that you gave me pre and post-op. It really means a lot to me that you were sending out the good vibes during my surgery and afterwards, and I am healing well. I know that maybe as I'm like awkwardly setting those down, it might not look like it because I know I'm sort of moving strangely and I can't really raise up this arm at all, but hopefully in my next video I will be making more strides, and I am doing my exercises and my stretches, and I'm taking good care of myself, and I'm doing my icing, and I'm doing everything that the surgeon wants me to do. That's the update on the surgery and the recovery of all that and what I was doing with my skincare. Even though I have a little bit more mobility, I haven't really been doing much different than what I just talked to you guys about, except for maybe adding in a cleansing oil. I'm trying to think about anything else. Really, no masking's been going on. It's just too high maintenance at this point even to do an easy mask. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that things are going well for you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.